to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Riker, set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. First toe of the game for James Cook. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Another one for Cook. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And the 49ers first down.
Get inside the red zone. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Pass play now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Well, his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
How many times do defenders hear from the coaches read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And they only a couple when they needed, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
McCarthy to throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. That'll be the first and more. Keeps it moving. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Reichard on for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense to the line. They have trips right to start out. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to do more interceptions.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. You need a rookie quarterback in aspect. Neither 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Making some progress here. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Back to the air, following that pick six. He rolls to his right. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
All in left side. Jukes away from one. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if shooting a free throw, baseball, if you grip it tight, when you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Jefferson gets 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Offense to the line. 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they pick him off again. He's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7 at the 42.
Rolling from the gun. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's brought down at the line.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Short pass brought in. He gets the 1st and more. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 6-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The kicker.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Vikings, first down.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. The right side, no one has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Vikings first down.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Sampson, and he won't have the touchdown. He goes out a little short at the 2. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the
touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Lakers take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Check down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. To throw here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing it again here. Taking a shot deep here. And they pick him off again! And the Vikings have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Into Sampson here up the middle. Here he goes again! This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain
Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. He takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. He lost the football. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. He's within striking distance. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward, find that space upfield. Good play. Great play. You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They'll throw it here on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49ers.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out in the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
It's a gain of 3.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
And 9.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Reichard on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll throw to start the drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's gonna take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lower the deficit they face. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll run. Here's Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain
Big
of
gain,
14
14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Trying the left side with Sampson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Third down, Niners going with some dime coverage here. Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's a give to Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful with just running always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing on seconds. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. set for 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
Their own 40,
just run the
40-yard line.
Run it.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready, go.
On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Vikings.
Hardy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6.
The kicker.
All right, Brock, let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that run. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. 1st down now, ball at the 33. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right
4
on
yards
schedule.
on the pickup.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
36-yard line.
Back gets the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Brett Warner in on
Their
the
dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He stays up, escapes the pocket. Look at this, here he goes. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kaiir Elam makes the play. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled for no gain.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket.
On the grade sheet, we called this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures. There was nothing to be had.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
So they're in danger, going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
32-yard line.
Back to the wall again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hand out to the back. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
3 yards, puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 7, track and 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
We've got whistles after the play as we have somebody shaken up, and that's Luke Musgrave in need of some attention out there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
At the 11-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's bottled up at the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready up.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
For me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a 2nd one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. Dive play straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go, Panthers. Go.
Another carry for him. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3.
So it's a win for the Vikings.